Doctor, you? Morgan? Oh, man. Thank God. I've just been going down the contact list hoping somebody would answer. I'm in trauma center. I came up here to look for supplies.
Are you here for an appointment?
I think I broke my arm when that blackout happened. Now I'm trapped. Aliens outside the door. I could really use some help, man.
Diagnosing superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit can handle. Try to relax. Good as new. You can fill out a service questionnaire at the front desk.
Surviving crew of Talos 1. I know many of you are frightened, angry. Perhaps you blame me for what's happened, but I never intended to harm anyone.
Good to see you again,
Believe
Dr.
me.
Yu.
Quite the opposite. Commander Dahl, on the other hand, has no intention of rescuing anything except the secrets aboard this station. You're all liabilities to the company now. Dahl, I'm sure you can hear me. I don't know what the board told you, but you're out of your depth on this one. Call off your operators, or at least help us hold back the Titan. We're on the verge of...
Your brother, he likes a microphone, a spotlight. He can't resist, even though he's hiding. You are running around like a nervous rat. I hear you, chewing the wires and shitting in the walls. Are you trying to fix the mess you've made, or just get away? I pride myself in being prepared for the worst, but this is truly a masterpiece. You should be proud.
Inspecting. Your suit suffered some wear and tear. I'll fix that. Job done. Please pay attention.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr.
Coming
Yu.
through.
I don't need medical, I need science. Okay.
Hello. Are you here for an appointment?
What is my bracelet number? Oh 0913.
Clever lab rat. Now I can't see you. Your brother won't be so lucky. I'm closing in on him.
Hello. Are you here for an appointment? appointment?
Maybe. Hey, where'd you go?
Attitude adjustment required.
Where'd that engineering bot go?
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
That's medical. Engineer? I think he might have blown up. I think that's everything?
Hello, good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
Is there a turret around here?
Hello, nice to see you.
Where's that med bot? I hear him.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
Alien threat detected. Moving.
Okay, where am I going now? Alright, so I turned off my thing. Luther. He's trapped in the trauma center. Maybe he'd give me something useful. Okay. He's in the lobby. Trauma center, I think, is on the first floor. Oh, jeez. Last thing I want to do is shoot my shotgun. Limited ammo.
Microgravity detected.
Is Hardware Labs where I wanted to go? I think so. Yeah. We're just gonna skip the Arboretum. Gonna hustle in here real quick. So Alex, based on how I'm playing the game right now, can you estimate length of time until the end? Like 2 hours, maybe? Or less? Don't even care. A lot depends on how much time I spend. Okay. Like how I just like toasted that that fire one. As I was running by, I was all like, hit him, run! Let the military droids deal with that shit. Nah, I'm good. Thanks, though. Material yield. What is that? That is synthetic, I think. Yeah. I could get 5.4 out of those. 1.5. Disruptor batteries. I don't use the disruptor a lot, but that's only going to yield 20. That'll yield 21. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. the fabricator up in my office. Right above me is where the dude is that needs help.
Привет, Morgan. Morgan, hooked up some more supplies. Take what you need, and don't be shy about using it. I don't think they will.
Oh, did she just give it to me straight up? I think she did. What chipset did I get? Grounding resistor. Grants resistance to electrical damage. I'll keep an eye on that.
Morgan.
How much do I have? I have 21.
Morgan, I've been thinking about what you've done, what you're doing. We all must act according to our nature, no matter what the psychologists and priests say, and your nature. I think I was right before. You are like a rat, resourceful, sly, burdened with a kind of pestilence of the mind. This station was your laboratory, and the experiment was a failure. And, of course, sadly, you know what happens to the rats when they are no longer needed.
God, can I just block this guy? Shut up! Okay, so. Lots of extra ammo. I can also throw all my spare parts in there, but I might need to repair something en route. So I won't do that. How many neuromods do I have? 5? Walk and run without making noise. Report him for harassment? Wait, what floor is he on? He's below me. Okay.
Bracketing area for clean sweep. Contact. Weapons hot.
Later, nerd.
Morgan?
Visual contact. Engaging.
Protect me!
Aperture cleared. Operator deployment resuming.
Cleared for Sierra.
Oh, he died. So did I fail that mission or succeed? I don't know where it is. Okay, well, he's dead. End of that mission. Next.
Requesting new operator.
Instrument IFF. Type in class F.
Have I not done this one? Wow, maybe I didn't have Hack 3 when I was here.
Sorry. Sorry.
No. Hey, ooh, thank you.
Oh, that one rolled.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ooh, Cappy with the snacks. Oh, smart.
CN9 black box operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact qualified engine system alert.
Aperture cleared. Operator deployment resuming.
Good evening.
Access Doll's command shuttle in the shuttle bay. How do I get to the shuttle bay? Floor 1, back of the office.
Talos. Dinner is served in the cafeteria from 6 to 8 p.m.
Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of debris. Suit integrity damaged. N-CN9 black box operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
Well, shit.
Suit integrity damaged.
Notify.
Aperture cleared. Operator deployment CN9. Black box operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
Crap, what am I doing here?
Requesting new operator.
Shit.
Suit integrity damaged.
Visual contact.
Suit integrity damaged.
Hostiles out of sense. Echo fell. Echo fell. Instruments clean. No echoes.
System integrity damaged. CN9 black box operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear of aperture.
Stop search. Origin unknown.
Commander Dahl, this is William Yu, acting chairman of the TranStar Board of Directors.
I will need your credentials to authorize this mission.
Of course. My authentication sign is Zeta Invictus Emperor Tangerine.
Sign checks out. Good morning, Director Yu. Shuttle is hot and holding orbit. Awaiting mission parameters.
You must secure every piece of Cobalt clearance level technology and research aboard Talos 1. Then eliminate all TranStar personnel.
All personnel.
No survivors.
It's your show. And their funeral.
Payment will be deposited into 6 separate Benelux accounts after you transmit evidence of success.
I leave my operator feeds on. Just keep watching.
We strongly advise deploying your technical officer to a station router inside the firewalls first. Ideal site would be in the Neuromod division.
Yes, I've seen the schematics, Mr. Yu. Goodbye.
You will destroy this transmission after...
They're in Neuromod. Why did it go dark?
Microgravity detected.
Actually, going in through there is probably the best idea. Well, I could go to the Arboretum and then to the lobby. Yeah, that would be best. Alright.
I'm told my ops are hidden as an HR expense in the TranStar books. It's true. I do solve people problems. Your workmates hiding in the cargo bay are going to suffocate in a few minutes. Maybe you can save them, but you'll have to come out of the walls, Rat. Life support. The clock is ticking.
Morgan! Dal's cut off oxygen to the cargo bay. There's nothing I can do from here, and none of the doors are responding. Atmosphere controls are in life support. If you can help, do it quick, or this is the last time we'll be talking.
Miss Elazar is right to be alarmed, though her assessment is mistaken. Dahl is manipulating the oxygen and nitrogen mixture. With nitrogen flooding into the atmosphere, anyone in the cargo bay will asphyxiate far more quickly than had he simply cut the oxygen. I suspect they'd already be dead if Dahl weren't trying to use them to manipulate you.
Suit integrity damaged.
This is getting rough, dude. These military operators are not fucking around. I'd love to be able to disable them. It's my last one. Okay, I need to go... I need to go to the Talos lobby, which will put me really close. From the Arboretum to the lobby puts me right next to the Neuromod division. Later. Yeah, it really changed how you, Oh, so this is the PNR? This is the whole, like, now you can't do a bunch of stuff? Okay. It really changes the way you move around the map, yeah. Because now it's like rush, quick move. Because it's a waste of time to try to engage them. Alright, from the Arboretum, B1, oh, to life support. Well, sorry, that's not going to happen.
Attention. Station leader.
Man, you get really good at memorizing chunks of the map. Obviously, I misplaced that one, but I knew it was right here. You get really good at, like, what entrances are close to other entrances. You guys have fun dealing with that. Whoa. Well, it wants me to go back to the lobby.
Patterns within the last 3 hours. Progress estimate. 6 Commander Dahl. This is Casper. Morgan U sighted. I repeat, Morgan U sighted.
Doors are working again, Morgan. Nice work. I'm taking what's left of my crew to the atmosphere controls in life support. We're going to clear out Dal's shitcat operators and make sure there are no more mishaps with the air on this station.
Dal populated his entire crew with customized operators. He made the mistake of hanging his hopes on a machine. Flesh and blood is messy, Morgan, but it's the only thing that matters in the end. Well done. The upload just kicked in. Meet me in the Arboretum. We have important work to do.
Okay. Alex is ready to meet in the Arboretum. Get out! Could you imagine somebody that went through a stealth-heavy run of this and trying to figure out how to get around to these military operators? That has to be a huge pain in the ass. You did? Hello? Just immediately call it right back down.
Morgan, it's Dahl. Is it in the Arboretum? Hurry!
I'd like to stand up, please.
Dahl is breathing down my neck. I don't know how much longer. Shit.
One less problem in this mess of a situation. Now there's just Alex and the aliens. No telling which one is worse.
You never cease to impress me, Morgan. I'm coming out now.
System alert. Repairs needed.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos One to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the army key, like I What? Morgan!
I'm stuck.
System alert. Repairs needed. Repairs needed.
What are all my objectives now? So either fabricate the prototype null wave device or access the self-destruct controls.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer. System alert. Repairs needed. System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact the System alert. Repairs needed. System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Okay. Go to the power plant.
System alert. Repairs needed. Operator approach.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds. History. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station. Just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
January's right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside. I'll do what I can to help you from down here. Who knows? Maybe we can give this thing heartburn.
Well, I need to get to the power plant, which means I need to go through life support.
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my brother succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message, and who is listening to it. I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null wave device you conceived. Make one, then place it at the heart of the coral. We will hijack the coral's signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Good luck, Morgan. I just regret I won't be at your side to see it happen.
Whew. Wait, where is life support? How do I get there?
Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
More specimens required.
Shit. The fuck is this? Apex Tendril. Weakness in null wave. No way to defeat them, use null wave or Q-beam to beat them back. Alright, how the hell do I get there? I can't get outside the ship. Is there a lift in the middle of the room? Does that go down to life support? Oh, yeah. Well, now I feel stupid. Yeah, I got the weapon upgrade for sure. Speaking of which, I need to apply that weapon upgrade. I got so much crap. Okay. I need a recycler. It's on the floor I need to go to.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Don't scan the Apex. Looks like we're not getting a recycler. That way was cut off. I'll just have to start dropping shit if I need to pick more stuff up. But hey, my Q-beam gun is fully upgraded. Probably gets really angry, I would guess. Me too.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day. This won't take long. There. All better. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
I'd like to get a an engineer bot. Speak of the devil.
Watch out. Inspecting. Your suit suffered some wear and tear. I'll fix that. Job done.
Jesus Christ, that thing almost touched me. Oh.
dose of Morgan's cell lights. Do it.
Good work. The reactor's primed and capable of delivering close to 30 megatons. More than enough. I'll meet you on the bridge for the last part.
God.
Hurry, Morgan. There won't be anything left to detonate if we're too late.
Ooh. Where the hell's the walk-up thing? Here it is. What floor am I on? Oh. The laser beams on the military operators really wreck your suit? Yeah, they do.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
No, I'm good, thanks though. And now I have to go to the Arboretum. Not that way. Later. Can you even stealth around those tentacles? I mean, they don't technically detect you. So I guess it doesn't really matter at that point. You can just run by them. The military bots were probably a nightmare, though.
I never thought I'd welcome that sound. You did it, Morgan. Now comes the fireworks. I do not know if they will be enough, but I think they will.
Bridge is on the opposite side going to the right. Yep. So, straight, right, left, straight. Elevator on the right.
Microgravity detected.
Oh no. Oh, it's over here. It's very high stress, so I get it. It, like, story-wise, it makes a lot of sense, but I do kind of agree. If you played a stealth run up until this point, this part probably feels a little disappointing, because it's very much run, run, run against what you've designed, but it makes sense in the narrative.
Who? What?
Morgan.
Morgan? Maybe. I see a person who looks like Morgan. You?
Morgan, be cautious. Your brother is unstable. He may not permit you to activate the self-destruct. Also, he's armed.
Unstable? Is that a joke, operator? You've let this machine poison you. Did it tell you it's not gonna let you off the station? Go on, tell him.
Your brother is correct. When you destroy Talos 1, my directive is to ensure that you perish along with it. But you already knew that. It was your idea.
No one in their right mind would agree to such a lunatic plan.
Not true. History is populated with examples of self-sacrifice for the benefit of others.
Easy to say when it's not your skin, robot.
I'm sorry, Morgan.
You have no idea what that word means. I'm gonna put a stop to this nonsense.
Your brother is only stunned. Boo. Obviously, once you activate the self-destruct, the point is moot. You're still going to activate the self-destruct, aren't you? Please recall, I am acting on your orders.
Warning, reactor detonation.
It's finished. All the directives you gave me have been completed, all except one. When the station detonates, it will destroy the Apex Typhon and every trace of technology derived from it, including you. But you know this already. It was your idea, after all. The alien neuromods you carry would pose an unacceptable risk to everyone on Earth if you returned. Have a seat, Morgan. You might as well enjoy the view in your final moments.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Morgan, Morgan. До свидания.
I keep having this dream.
To beat the mind game. And now it's time to beat the mind game. And now it's time to beat the mind game.
Interesting game? Yeah, I liked it a lot. I will say that the first, I don't know, for me, the first like 3 to 4 hours was really, really strange because the game tells you very quickly that you can be stealth, or you can be, you know, aggressive, or you can be 2 or 3 different ways of playing the game. But the first 3 to 4 hours, you have to play stealth. Like, you really do. Everything just kicks your ass. All of the, even the base phantoms just destroy you. Once you get psi abilities and the shotgun, that's when you can switch to combat focus. Kind of interesting to see how the station first fell apart right here. This is neat. Is that a nightmare right there? I think it, yeah. Bless you. That was surprisingly short credits. Oh. Rip. So how, okay, so how could I have gotten the shotgun that early from that security station I just went to when, I couldn't get through the doorway because I didn't have the security card, and I would not have had psi powers yet. Maybe you can get the card, I just didn't find it. There's a vent in the ceiling, okay. Alright, that's enough of that. I really wish the music in the credits was affected by the music volume you set the game to.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be in the middle range.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, that nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It killed me. Why? Would be difficult to say. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this. But it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was the man in psychotronics, Ingram. That was cruel. There was no other way to see it. But...
Would you let it live? Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dahl's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk. Alex, it killed you.
Back then, I would have done the same thing to me.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos One. Why? To protect her? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do. We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
Wow. Man, if there is a Prey 2, I'll pick it up. This game was good. Oh, fabricate, okay. Wow, hold on. Confusion. Yep, no, I saw it. Where the hell am I? Okay, that's...
More specimens required.
Okay, so I can't go in there. I wanted to go in there to fabricate. I can go back to my office, I think. Let's try that. It's an interesting way to put multiple endings into a game and then have it where none of the endings affect the ability to make a sequel.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds. History. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station. Just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
January's right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside. I'll do what I can to help you from down here. Who knows? Maybe we can give this thing heartburn.
Aye, Morgan. Morgan.
Place it in Psychotronics. Ooh. Who is the developer of this? Like, I know Bethesda was the publisher, but who developed it? Did Bethesda also develop?
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Oh, the company that did Dishonored. Okay.
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down, but you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined, no matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my brother succumb to pessimism. We have the data to prove what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message?
And who is listening to it? I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null-wave device you can see. Make one, then place it at the heart of the coral. We'll hijack the coral's signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Good luck, Morgan. I just regret I won't be at your side to see it happen.
Well, I hope they do make another one. It was really good. What happens if you can the tentacles? I don't understand. Run that by me again, please. Scan. Oh, I don't know.
CN9. Deploy. Please stand clear of aperture. Aperture clear. Operator deployment resuming.
How do I get to the thing?
Requesting new operator.
Well, I don't come at it from underneath. Oh, yeah. See, right there. You're right. Alright, so we have to go... Okay. We have to go through live exam. Ow.
Microgravity detected.
Kill them. Adrenaline. And another dose of Morgan cell lights. Do it.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark. But what if we're just poor swimmers, and now there's blood in the water?
Later, nerds!
Dr. Yu. Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your psychoactive potential is at or near peak levels.
I think I own the first Dishonored. I watched David play it, and it looks really cool, but there's a lot of games that I watch that look good that I know I wouldn't enjoy. And I think that's one of the games I don't think I would enjoy. It would be bad for me. I think it would be bad for me to start the game, play for like 4 or 5 hours on stream, and then go, well, that's the end of that game. We're not finishing it. I don't really like to do that if I can help it. Where am I going? The bridge, so I need to go to Arboretum. Like Dark Souls, for example. I love watching Dark Souls. I played it for like, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours one day and was like, nope. Do not enjoy playing the game.
Good evening, Talos. Dr. Hadley Dalton will deliver a supplemental seminar on neural connectomes in the lobby.
I'm guessing you can take both of these missions all the way to the point where you're going to hit the button and then go back and do the other one to that point and then make your decision. You could always start a new game of Satisfactory. I plan to, just not yet. I have my next game in mind already.
Microgravity detected.
It's already installed. Yeah, man. I did one ending and I'm doing the second one right now. I reloaded to do another ending.
System alert. Repairs needed.
The first ending is the ending I'll consider my my canon ending.
Suit integrity damaged.
Please contact a qualified engineer. System alert. Repairs needed.
We're about to finish the last ending right now, or the second ending, not the last one, because I think there's one other. There's escape the place. I just leave it alone and get out myself. That one I've already passed. I think I've locked myself out of that one at this point.
Please reconsider. Trust your former self, the one that isn't morally bankrupt. Your assessment, Morgan, not mine. The directives you gave me require I do everything in my power to ensure you destroy Talos 1 and all the Typhon. Detonating the station safeguards the Earth, and perhaps provides a small measure of reparation. You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. If you want to activate the null wave, you'll have to kill me.
That was easy.
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicate one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality. And it is beautiful.
Interesting. They didn't even have the, like, going over your decisions part. Weird. Oh, it was after that. Whoops. Tee.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be in the middle range.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, that nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It killed me. Why? Would be difficult to say. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind. Or an attempt to integrate its dual natures.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this. But it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was the man in psychotronics, Ingram. That was cruel. There was no other way to see it. But...
Would you let it live?
yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help. And it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dahl's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk. Alex, it killed you.
Back then, I would have done the same thing to me.
In the end, he chose to activate the null-wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Nice. Alright. That was good. Awesome. Well, that's going to do it for me for today, everybody. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Gonna try Moon Crash? Maybe in the future. It was worth it. I think I'll go put it on my wish list. But yeah, thanks for coming, and I will see you guys next time.